Hi. And good time zone. And what is up, gamers? Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you are having a beautiful, beautiful Monday. I'm having a super weird Monday so far, but I'm very happy to be here. Sorry I was a few minutes late starting the stream today, but it was quite a day. Is what I will say. It's been quite a day so far. It's been a good day, but it's been a very weird day. First of all, allow me to say hello to the folks in chat. Hello, Neo. Welcome in. Neo says it's August. That's correct. And we are preparing for spooky season because I have to. And also I just really wanted to do this sweet little painting, and I hope that that's okay. Anyways, hi, how are you doing? Nia wants to know what the song is. The starting soon song at the beginning of stream is, I believe it is called, let me just double check for sure, but I believe it's called Wolf Pack. It's from Epidemic Sound, which is where I get all of my yes, Wolf Pack by Johannes Bornluff. I'll put the name in chat. So you can go off and listen to it yourself. I'm a big fan of the song. Also, it's all about wolves and stuff, and I like them werewolves that think they're cute. I love the little doggos. I want to give them a little boop on the nose. Anyways, hello, Silly. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Wonderful to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a beautiful day. Sen says, hello, precious beans. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh no, is Terrible Drawing Time not switched on? Oh, of course it wasn't, because the last time I streamed was on a Friday. No, that is meant to be enabled. Sorry about that. If anyone wanted to redeem a Terrible Drawing Time, you can do that this stream. I just straight up forgot to re-enable it. Thank you for reminding me. As I say, it's been a day. It's been a fine day, but it's been a weird day. So let me put that back into place for you. There you go. You have it now. I hope you enjoy it. Turnip, thank you very much for the lurk. Did I say hello, Sen? Hello, Sen. Also, hello, Samantha. Welcome in. And Turnip, thank you so much for the lurk. Have I said hello to everyone? I hope so. Anyways, if you are here, hello. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. I'm so happy to be present. It's been a day. And when I say it's been a day, I mean, it's been like, none of it has been bad. But I'm traveling tomorrow and I'm going to be away for several days. And if I'm going to be away for several days, I want to make sure that my hair is freshly washed before I travel. So I have the longest amount of time while I'm away where I don't have to worry about washing my hair first thing in the morning before going out and going on shenanigans. So I made sure that my hair was clean, but I wasn't able to do that like this morning or earlier today because we knew we had a postal delivery sometime between 10 and 2, and I wasn't about, like, I also didn't have to get up first thing this morning, so I wasn't going to get up before 10, because F that. But my partner is at home today as well, but had a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. So it was down to me to wait at home for the doorbell by myself in the house. Unable to go do things like shower and stuff. Because obviously I'm here waiting for the door. Anyways, the door took its sweet time. They got here around 2 o'clock. And at that point, I had to dash out the door and get to the post office to make a delivery of some orders. I have a shop, by the way, in case anyone doesn't know. I'm going to pop an exclamation mark shop in the chat, just in case you are curious. Your message failed to send... Uh-oh. Let me try this again. Is my... Why can I not chat in my own chat? Why can I not chat? Hi everyone. Also, hi Alba. Welcome on in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just tried to send a message in my own chat and it said your message failed to send. So that's weird. But also, hi Alba, and hello Turnip, again. So apologies for that. I don't know why I can't type in my own chat. But That's fine. We have a terrible drawing time, so I'll do that instead. Let me see if there is any window that will allow me to chat in my own chat. Oh, Alba says, I saw that too. I thought it meant my message. Weird. No, I saw your message, Alba. What the heck is going on? Your message failed to send... Why can't I send chat messages in my own stream chat? What the flip? Turner says, that's very weird. That's very odd. Anyways, back to lurk. Have a lovely lurk turn. If everything's fine, don't worry about it. That is so freaking weird. I might need to disable and re-enable some stuff at some point, but we'll burn that bridge when you come to it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, in the meantime, I have a terrible drawing time request for what was it? My original character, Donut Steel, Pastry of Action. Oh my god, I love them already. Sen has poked chat to say, you okay? Oh no, Games, are you okay? Ow, my eye says Games. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Also, hi Games, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good one. You might need to reconnect your Twitch with the screen capture software you use, says Neo. That's super weird. Can you still see my screen capture? Hopefully you can still see my screen capture. But that's really... The weird thing is that I sent a message in Twitch chat, not just in the streaming software, but also in, like, Twitch on my website browser. And it was like, no, 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 no. No, you cannot do that. And... I'm so good. I'm signed in, obviously, because I can see, like, my dashboard and mod view and stuff. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Anyways. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's deeply confusing and makes no sense, and I don't understand why it's doing it. But, I also don't want to restart stream in order to figure it out, because then we're going to be wasting time, and probably people will disappear, and that'll be sad. So I'm just going to do the terrible drawing time for now. We have 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to draw a character or concept of your choosing, from memory or sight unseen, on the terrible drawing canvas. And the character is Donut Steel, Pastry of Action, which... I absolutely love, and I cannot wait to figure out how to draw this absolute friend. Okay. I'm gonna start a timer for 5 minutes. Oh, look, it's my face. Hello. Hello. Anyways, what's going on? I don't know, but we're gonna work through it. I've got 4 minutes and 50 seconds to draw. Donut Steel, Pastry of Action. Donut Steel is gonna live right here, because why not? Donut Steel is a pastry of action. And they are totally ready to fight this Breloom, I think is what's going to be happening here. So, first of all, I have to freehand a circle. And there's nothing at all terrifying about that. That was a terrifying thing to have to do. Okay. I think we're gonna get a bit of a glaze on this donut, because you know what? Who doesn't love a bit of a glaze on a donut? Oh my god, it's way off screen. You can't even see what I'm drawing. Okay, here it is. Sorry about that. Oh my god. And let's give them a little face, shall we? Okay, now if I just leave it at that, it just looks like they are like surprised Pikachu levels of astonished. And I kind of love that, but that's not the vibe that I get from Donut Steel, Pastry of Action. Therefore, we're gonna get some serious business eyebrows in here. And also, look at the size of those biceps. This is a strong little pastry. There we go. They've got their little action stance. They are ready to do something. I don't know. Shall I put some sprinkles on the donut as well? I'm gonna give them some sprinkles. Because why? Because sprinkles are cute, damn it. That's why. What other reason do we need? Oh, you know what? I kind of want to give them like a little action hat. I feel like they should have a little action hat. But what's a good hat for action, I wonder? What's a good action hat? I've got 2 minutes to come up with an action hat. I'm gonna sip my coffee real quick because I feel like that's gonna help with the action. Oh yeah, that has helped incredibly. Donut Steel. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? This is their action hat. It's one of those little like mesh caps. Because I'm just thinking of Donut Steel makes me think of the Steel Donut, which is Hamilton, Ontario, because Hamilton, Ontario is known for historically being where a lot of steelworks are situated, and also the birthplace of Tim Hortons, a famous donut shop from Canada. And so I was like, what's a really Canadian-looking sort of hat? I don't know, one of those like mesh caps. I feel like I see a lot of Canadians wearing those. Or maybe, ooh, actually, you know what, even better than that as a Canadian hat goes. Is it a hat of action? It is now. I'm just gonna stick them in a toque. They're just gonna be wearing a toque. Obviously, it's gotta have a pom-pom. Because everyone knows that the hat will keep you warmer and toastier and comfier if it has a pom-pom. That's just basic physics. And should always be observed. So here we are. Donut Steel, the Steel Donut, pastry of action. Honorary Hamiltonian, because I said so. Get some little bits of shading to kind of really accentuate the roundness of this round boy, gender neutral. I don't know what Donut Steel's gender is, or even if they have one. But I know that they are ready to spring into action. Just look at the knees on this little buddy. They are ready to spring into action at any moment. I am so happy to have been able to give a version of this character life. I love them very much. I very much would love to hear more about the lore of this character, and yeah, I hope you're happy. Thank you so much for redeeming this. I love it so much. Anyways, here we are. Right. No, that's out of the way. Samantha says, my original character, Donut Steel, has never looked better. Yay! Glad to be of service. That was very fun to draw. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna do a really super quick troubleshoot attempt again. Just out of curiosity. Did that chat message send? Can someone in chat let me know if you've seen a chat message from me in the chat? I would love to know. Because I did get a funky little message just as we were going live, but I wasn't able to see it. I don't know. This one, in fact, says that yes, yay, okay, whatever was going wrong with me being able to type in chat seems to have just self-resolved. So, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that at that. An attempt was made. Hooray! Attempt also, Cecily. Yay! Okay. We are in bee's knees. Fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. That was a mildly stressful situation, to say the least. But it's fine. We got there. We figured it out, and everything is okay. Right. I don't want to get too carried away with the sort of the final rendery stuff on this. Speaking of rendering, exciting times. My YouTube video has been scheduled to go live at exactly 7 p.m. this evening. So as soon as stream is done, as soon as we're about to end stream, I will pop a link to my YouTube channel in the chat if you want to go straight away and watch the video, I would really appreciate it. If you do not want to watch the video, that's okay. If you wanted to just open a tab and let it run and pay no attention to it, that's also fine. It's all engagement and watch hours. But obviously no pressure at all if you don't want to do any of those things. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, weird. Elvis says, I got another message failed to send thing. Am I getting message failed now? Says Samantha. Silly says, am I out of your message failed to send jail? Okay, so is this a wider Twitch problem? I am seeing all of your chat messages. Even if you are getting message failed to send alerts, I can see chat messages from you. So this may be a problem with Twitch having a day. If it isn't just me experiencing it, then I suspect this is a Twitch rather than anything
Choppers
to do with me. Hello, Sammy Ann. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, Raiders. Hi. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful stream. How are you doing? How was your stream? It is so very good to see you. Hello, and welcome in. What were you up to today? I'd love to hear all about it. Let me, hopefully, get a shout out for you in the chat. There has been some kind of Twitch problem with actually sending chat messages, so if this doesn't work, I will just give a verbal instruction to chat to click. Oh, yay, okay, it worked. In that case, everyone, there's Sammy Ann's page. Please go give her a follow. Sammy Ann's art is amazing. Sammy Ann is just a lovely human being to hang out with. And also confirms that Twitch is being weird with messages. Okay, I genuinely thought it was just me, because I was like, why can't I type in my own chat? Am I banned from my own chat? I don't think that's possible. So yeah, here we are. We had all sorts of problems on my stream, says Sammy Ann. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear it. I hope you were able to have at least somewhat of a good time regardless, but that stinks. What is up, Twitch? What you doing, silly sausage? Anyways, it's nice to see you regardless. I should probably introduce myself to anyone who's new here. Hi, hello. My name is Twitch user Sammy Kelch. I'm a variety streamer. I'd like to say that I'm not normally, riddled with technical difficulties, but let's be real. This is a live event. There are always technical difficulties, but we have fun anyways. I do cozy art streams on Mondays and Thursdays normally. I do cozy game streams on Fridays, and every once in a while on a Sunday when I have the mental and physical resource to do so, which is rare these days, but I do stream at least 3 times a week normally. Except this week, programming note, I'm going to be out of town for the rest of the week after today, so this is the only stream of the week. But also this is the last weird week for a really, really long time, so I will be back to regular schedule next Monday and going forward. Eddie, thank you so much for the lurk! Thank you. I hope you have a lovely, lovely lurk. But yeah, anyways. I'm a primarily watercolor artist dealing in various traditional wet media, but mostly watercolor these days, as well as the occasional print carving or other weird stuff. At some point I'm going to do an embroidery stream, but I've been saying that for like a year and a half, so, Anyways, but additionally, for anyone who's not familiar with what my work looks like when it's done, I don't know. The algorithm did not favor this artwork, but I thought it was good, so I'm going to share this with you anyways, because I like this painting, damn it, and I hope that you like it too. It's just a simple little piece, but I don't know, it made me happy, okay? So, what more value could there be in a piece of artwork than making at least one person happy, even if that one person is the artist? Anyways. But yeah, I'm sorry that you also had tech issues or all sorts of problems on your stream, Sammy, and it seems to be that kind of a day. It's been a very weird day for me so far. I had lunch at 4:20, so I was slightly late coming to stream because I was having lunch at 4:20. Largely because I had to get some orders out for my shop. I had to wash my hair ahead of traveling tomorrow, and I wasn't able to do either of those things until fairly late in the day because I was waiting for a delivery that we're not going to be here to receive for the rest of the week because we're going to be out of town. Meaning, I couldn't really do anything for most of the day. I was kind of idling and mostly just doing last minute sort of tweaks and adjustments and getting my YouTube video ready to post. Oh yeah, I have a YouTube video going up pretty much around the time that we're ending this stream, or probably just before. So here's a link to my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. It is not art related. It is where I go to do other things of my other interests. In this case, namely, it's I will be doing a deep dive into some interesting, hopefully interesting history. At least I think it's interesting. It gets a little bit spicy in places, but just a little bit. And it's hopefully going to be a good time. Anyways, we have some artworks from Sammy Ann to have a look at. So let me attempt to get those ready. It did work. Thank you so much for paying the art tax, Sammy Ann. I always appreciate it. Sammy Ann says, anyway, I did write, no, you are amazing human. No, you. You are an amazing human being. So there. Boop. Anyways, sorry for that out of focus boop. But yes, thank you again for sharing the, oh my goodness. Okay. Would you like me to look at both, or is there one in particular, just to be sure? But we have some artworks from Sammy, and hopefully I will be able to get this to work. And oh my goodness gracious, they're so nice. They're so nice. User 0106 hello says, I liked your teabag video. It was very well made. How did you go about getting reliable sources about that? It was a lot of work and a lot of digging. Honestly, that's about it. A lot of work and a lot of digging and a lot of going to, for that one in particular, going to the, also, hi, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. Going to the, like, repository of patents and going back to find the original patent, for the original teabag, was very helpful. But also somewhat unhelpful in other ways. It was a lot. Anyways, it's one of those things where it's such a minor thing in the grand scheme of history that, to be honest, there isn't a lot of information available, which is always kind of an issue when finding good primary sources can sometimes be tough. Anyways, both be fine if you want to pick one. The Phoenix is the newest. I will share both because I think they are lovely, and I hope that you think they are lovely too. Hopefully this works. Yay! Get a load of this absolute beautiful creature. They are so majestic. I love the colors that you've used here. It is so, like, it is so vibrant and soft at the same time and just absolutely lovely. I love this phoenix. Their plumage is so cool. I love the design that you've done, like the way the feathers are designed as well. I want to befriend this bird. If you're not familiar with Sammy Ann's work, let it just be said that Sammy Ann does a lot of very befriendable characters and creatures. I mean, look at this little traditional piece. Oh my goodness. Hello, buddy. I'm just, I adore this little guy. Oh my goodness, they are so stinking cute. I love the texture that you've done on their tail. I love their little outfit, their little face. I just want to give them a little boop, but I don't know if they would accept a boop. The boop is done respectfully, of course. But they are so cute. Thank you so much for sharing these, Sammy, and as always, I absolutely adore your work. And I'm going to get another shout out for you in the chat. So once again, if you're not following Sammy Ann, there is your opportunity to go do so. And thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Sammy Ann says, all that work is much appreciated. I loved that video. Oh, thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate it. I hope people will like the next video. I was having a bit of a moment of sort of doubt about it in the last day or so. I think just because I spent such a long time working on it, and sometimes experience tells me when you spend a lot of time working on a thing, it it gets hard to kind of be able to see it objectively. At first, you know, sort of you go through those stages of like, yeah, this is really, really good and it's perfect and everything about it is great. And then you go through like a second stage of like, oh no, but what if it's not though? What if this is awful? Uh-oh. And just really doubting your choices and ideas and that and what have you. So hopefully this will turn out good. I really, really hope it will turn out good. I hope it'll be something that people get a kick out of. I hope it'll be something that people learn something from. All of that is our goals here. So fingies very crossed. I'm not sure if Semri the Dragonborn would enjoy boops. That's totally fair. I'm also happy to wave from a respectful distance. What's my camera doing? But they are based on my own cutie Miss Rainbows. Oh, and it's your D&D character. That is heckin' adorable. Well, in that case, hello, Semri the Dragonborn. You are an absolutely delightful friend, and I'm very glad to have met you. What an absolute precious, wonderful creature. You love to see it. Very, very, very cute. I love seeing art of people's D&D characters. That brings me so much joy. I keep meaning to do more art of my own D&D character, but I just keep not having the time to do it, and I'm like, no, because, I don't know, because I think they're cool. I think my D&D character is very cool. They think they're cool, certainly. I mean, they have a leather biker vest. How could they not be cool, right? Anyways. They are, I've talked about them before, they're just a little goblin from basically fantasy New Zealand, and they're a very cool little customer. Anyways, I think that's all of the... No, it isn't. Just... Oh! My moderator slash spouse has just come home, so I'm going to quickly go say hello. I'll be back in a sec. I love you. Hi, I'm back. Hello. Phoenix is always up for boops despite its majesty. I mean, a boop is just a fun, nice gesture. I'm glad. Good. Must get that in the queue of ideas. I love that concept. The D&D character that is. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Alright. I really want to finish this piece today because, as I say, I'm going to be away for a couple of days. And I am speedrunning some post-seasonal stuff with the intention of actually producing an update for my shop early in the autumn that contains autumnally appropriate gubbins, because I feel like maybe people would like that? I don't know. I hope so anyways. It would be neat if they did, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of my goal. Is to complete this piece ahead of leaving so that I can go get a big shop update made and have it ready for September, which would be really, really cool. I solicited opinions from people as to whether or not people like bookmarks, and one person said yes. Therefore, I'm designing 2 bookmarks. This is one, neither of these are finished. If we have time, we might work on them today. But this one, we have this little werewolf. I showed it to my mom and she thought it was a hedgehog, so womp womp to me. But hopefully they're okay. And then if we pan all the way up into the night sky. Oh, who's this little friend? Why? It's a vampire batto. They're in love. Anyways. So that piece. This is going to have a bit of a metallic element to it. Specifically with the moon and stars. They're going to be a little bit of sparkly. Which I'm very excited for. And then the other thing that I've got going is this little haunted pumpkin patch. Much older viewers may remember a few years ago I did a painting of a haunted pumpkin patch, and I wanted to kind of revisit that theme. So this is my new haunted pumpkin patch. It's very obviously not done, but hopefully it'll be cute too. Look at these little buddies with their little pumpkins. Anyways, I'm eyeing your origami dragon for my Dragon Wall of Inspiration, says Sammy Ann. Oh my goodness, thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you, thank you. I loved doing that piece. It was really fun. So thank you. I appreciate that. Samantha says, I like bookmarks. I just usually end up using a random scrap of paper that happens to be to hand. I mean, mood. But maybe that's because I don't have enough nice bookmarks. Often the receipt from the book purchase, says Samantha. Oh my god, yes. Yep. Spooky boyfriends love, says Sammy, and hell yeah, thank you. Hello, Indigo, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a beautiful... What is it? What is today? Monday. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. I remembered that. Oh my god. Your streamer's brain is broken. Truer words were never spoken. La 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 la. Do 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 disco. Anyways, I'm picking up some of this brown to see what that does. That makes that yellow browner. It's kind of an ochre color now. I want to put some texture into this countertop. I'm gonna go out on a slightly crazy limb and add a little bit of violet to this. Just to see what happens. Okay, it did that. Yeah, that'll do. Anyways, Sammy, thank you very much for the lurk. Just another manic Monday, leaving to decompress but staying in the lurk mode. Thank you very much for the lurk, Sammy, and I very appreciate it, and I hope you have a very good Monday. And thank you once again for the raid, which is very much appreciated. Okay. Hopefully this will dry down not too dark. I think this will do okay. Doodly-doo. It's okay if this is somewhat imprecise. I do feel like this is a fairly antiquarian coffee shop, so I think some of the fittings and fixtures have probably been here for, let's say hundreds of years. Because I think that's fun. First time working Monday, and I found out they're great, says Indigo. Hell yeah, love that for you. That's awesome. Congratulations on a good Monday. I have had such a weird day so far. As I said, my lunch ended up being, I steamed some green beans at, 20 past 4? Which is why I started a little bit late today, but here we are. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. I had a weird day. But I got all of the things done that I wanted to do so far. I'm gonna have to pack my suitcase after stream, after dinner, after posting to every social medium I can think of to let them know that my YouTube video is live, because it is going up at 7 p.m. And I hope that y'all will enjoy it. It's been a labor of love that has taken a ridiculously long amount of time to do, but I'm really glad that it's finally getting out. I think it's taken me like 3 months to make this, so I'm really happy to finally have it getting out there into the world, and I really hope you enjoy it. Now instead of I can't rest on my laurels though. Now that is about to be done and dusted, I need to start working on my next one. I've already started on the script. I have my supplies for it arrived a couple weeks ago, so I will be able to film, hopefully, possibly when we come back from our little holiday, we'll see. But yeah. Indigo says there's way less mail for whatever reason. I suppose nobody sends mail on the weekend. Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense, but hey. That sounds really nice. It's nice when there's less to do. That's my favorite amount of things to do, is less. Um, mm. Ah. That coffee is really good, by the way. I started a new coffee a couple days ago. It is a Mexican coffee. I think it's a washed Mexican coffee with notes of plum, caramel, chocolate. I'm getting a little bit of spice on the finish today for some reason, which I really like. Absolutely zero complaints about that. Very smooth, very pleasant, very nice. Okay. I want to add some details into these like book spines that we've got happening in the background here. So I'm going to go from sort of one color to the next. So we'll start with red and then work our way through the different colors of book, I guess. Where shall I begin? Okay. Literally starting in these watercolor potos by just getting the bits that sort of hung over the side of the thing and using that little bit of messy overspill before actually getting into the paint in the pot. Because, you know, weirdly enough, it's watercolor. You get it wet. You don't need that much of it normally to produce a nice, good, sort of vibrant color. In fact, I'm going to water this down just a smidge because if memory serves, this red is quite saturated. So I'll start with this one down here. Oh, that's really... Oh, shoot. There's so much paint in there now that the lines are quite thick. But you know what? That's okay. This one can have quite thick lines. That's absolutely fine. No problems with that whatsoever. Anyways, there is a lovely cool breeze coming in the window, but also it is blowing my hair around, which is less ideal, I suppose. So I've just closed the curtain just a smidgen, just a tittle touch. And hopefully that will be a little bit better. Okay. Different styles of book spines. Just to keep things interesting. But I don't wanna belabor it too much because I do want to get this done today, believe it or not. Okay. I think these ones are just going to have 2 stripes at the top. And these 3, I feel like these 3 look like they are sort of part of a set. So I would like them to match, weirdly enough. I think that's nice. This one I'm going to pop like a little one of these in here and like a little line at the bottom. These stripes, cool. Okay. Awesome. Love this for us. Things are going okay. My speed run is not failing me yet. But yeah, I solicited. Okay, so I'm going to be in Denmark for a couple of days, and I did solicit sort of advice and opinions on things that I should definitely try and hit up while I'm there. I do have a pretty good itinerary now, and I'm very looking forward to it. But someone was like, "Oh, that's easy. Drive across the bridge and go to Sweden." And I'm like, "Not helpful." It was more expensive and took longer to fly to Sweden, so we're going to Denmark. Actually, our original plan for a summer holiday this year was to go to Amsterdam, but the trains are not running as normal at the moment because they are refurbishing the parts of the central railway station. And so I was like, okay, well, in that case, let's go somewhere else and go there next year when the station has been finished and we don't have to take like a twice as long train with extra changes to get to there, because, you know, the less hassle I can deal with, I have to deal with like taking trains and stuff. I love trains, but also I hate hassles, so, you know, balance, right? Let's grab some of our blue for our blue book covers. Nice. Anyways, what's everybody else up to this week? Do you have any exciting plans? Are you doing anything cool? If you would like to share, I'd love to hear all about it, as always. But yeah, I'm not doing anything too crazy in the Denmark. We are keeping it as cheap and low stress as possible. So like, what can we do for free? You know? Very much was looking for like things you can do for free in Copenhagen. And that is the things we are primarily doing. A ghost, says Buddy. Oh no. Oh no, I hope you are not frightened. Be not afraid of this little friend. They are very friendly, and they make the nicest cup of whatever hot beverage you prefer that you will find anywhere. They are a very sweet friend, and would love to make you a nice hot beverage. Anyways, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Or an iced beverage. They do iced beverages as well. If you wanted an iced coffee, you could do that, or you could have a little spritz. It's not iced, but my coffee has gone cold because somehow I've been streaming for almost half an hour. And I also have a raspberry fizz beverage. Which is, it's delicious. It's so nice. Anyways, both is good. Oh my god, these two beverages should not taste good together, but these two beverages taste good together. How is that possible? Because I took a sip of the raspberry and then I took a sip of the coffee, and I'm like, these flavors shouldn't complement each other, but it's nice. Huh. Anyways, I mean, there is definitely a chocolatey note to the coffee, so pairing well with raspberry actually makes a little bit of sense. I get it. Oh my goodness, sorry about the I'm actually gonna very slightly close this window because there's a lot of wind coming in and I'm afraid it's gonna shake the camera. Buddy says, if we found a forbidden combo, quick patent it! Tempting. Very tempting. Maybe I'll start making myself more like coffee-based, non-alcoholic cocktails. I do follow someone on Instagram who makes a lot of, coffee-based non-alcoholic cocktail type beverages, and they always look so fancy, and then I'm like, but coffee's so good, I don't want to mess with it. I just want to drink coffee because I like the tastes of coffee. So, you know. Okay. I almost embellished the wrong book cover there. This one I'm gonna just put a little oval on, because I think that would be fun and cute. And then this one up here, maybe just two little doodahs and a little rectangle. Okie dokie. Awesome. Does it beat paint water, says Indigo. Paint water is not a potable beverage. It is a liquid, but should not be consumed. It is not tested and safe for human consumption. Okay? Now that that's out of the way, I realize I missed one of the little book spines up top, so let's just do that real quick. Okay. Next one. Let's do this sort of brown color. I don't remember if this was just the brown paint, but I'm just going to use the brown paint for this because I think it'll work fine. I didn't introduce these paints up top, so for anyone who doesn't know what paints we're using today, I actually blended this palette myself out of a set of effectively the most basic rainbow I could get. So minus these two, just the most basic set of rainbow colors I could find, tested for light fastness and just generally being good quality paints, and I came up with this set. And I blended them all with Lunar Red Rock, which is this color here, in a fixed ratio, and this is how the rainbow has turned. I love this set so much. If anyone's curious as to what I did to get this set of paints, I will tell you it is 1 gram of each color to 0.4 gram of Lunar Red Rock paint. And the colors that I used are Cadmium Red Medium, Chromium Orange Hue, Cadmium Yellow Light, Helio Green, Cobalt Blue Deep, Manganese Violet, Mahogany Brown, and Mars Black. These two are anchor colors for two other color palettes, which I have made. Specifically, this is our Potter's Pink paint set, and this is our Cobalt Turquoise set. So, different harmonized palettes to express different vibes, and I feel like the Lunar Red Rock just makes everything feel like it's autumn. Like, this is just the rainbow for autumn, I feel like. It's very warm, it's very earthy, it's very cozy. It's just nice. I like it. It's fun to work with. Anyways. Silly is doing a lurk. Thank you very much for the lurk. I hope you have a wonderful lurk time. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Okay, so, yes, the brown is brown. And I think I picked up some brown and then I forgot what I was doing. So we're going to do that again real quick. Okie dokie. And we're going to get a little bit of brown here. And we're going to start popping some brown details onto our bookies. There we go. Okay. Keep some of them fairly simple, I think. But what I really want to do is to make sure that there's differences. So we're not looking at just like one design, because that's gonna look really samey and kind of fake, I think. And it just keeps things more interesting to have some variation. It makes it feel more, I was gonna say organic, but I mean it's books. It's not organic exactly, but you know, just keep it feeling a little bit more like a more varied selection of books. Rather than kind of letting it be uniform or not adding any details at all, which I think just wouldn't be as interesting. Doot. And maybe this one just has like two little stripes up at the top. This one has the stripe at the top and the bottom. And then a little square, but not quite as elongated. And this one just has two stripes up top. Okay, cool. I think that's everything except the green ones. Great. Okay, fantastic. And then I might do look at doing the line weight on the bookshelves next. Like the shelves themselves. Oh no, I made a rhyme, I'm sorry. This green, by the way, is so incredibly saturated. It is, I think, the most intensely saturated color of all of the colors in this palette. It's not something that's it's easy to find. Like, the paint manufacturer isn't like, this green is so friggin' bright, you need almost none of it. It is going to outshine every other paint that you attempt to use, so for God's sake, be careful. They tend not to say that, but certainly some pigments that I've worked with, some Pikmin that I've worked with, are more saturated than others. Like, some are quite weak, actually, and you need quite a lot to build up a good sort of bold color if that's what you're after. And then other ones, it's just like, whoa, ho, ho, ho. Hello. Your paintbrush looked at me for a split second. I am just going to fully overtake every other color on your canvas. Congratulations, which I love. I think it's really fun. Anyways, oh, this is already looking so much more complete. All I did was put little spine details on the bookies. I love this. I love this. I don't often do this, but I did actually do a little bit of work on this piece off stream. Just because I really would love to get it done today. Would take a little bit of pressure off. Also, ooh, I have, Pikmin, says Indigo. Yeah, exactly, Pikmin. I have an idea for a piece that I really want to do based on an experience that I had last week. I don't remember if I talked about this on stream, but I think I did, but it was, when I I was on my morning walk last Wednesday and I encountered this, like, what felt like... It felt like it was this weird, like, coven of 3 black cats all sort of convening in this park. And clearly having some sort of meeting with each other. And I was like, I feel like, is this a coven? Are they having a little coven-y gathering? I don't know. It felt like there was some sort of magic afoot, certainly. And I would love to share photos, but I can't share photos because unfortunately there are some architectural features in the photo just because of where it was, that if I were to share this widely on the internet, you may be able to extrapolate a little too closely around where I live. So I want to do a painting of it. Because I think that would be really cute. The Familiars Union, says Samantha. Yeah. I want to do a painting of it and kind of put it into a more fantastical setting than, you know, sort of suburban Oxfordshire. Because I think that'd be really cute. Sweetheart? What?
Don't dox yourself.
No, I'm not doxing myself. That's why no one is seeing the photos I took. That's the point. But everyone knows I live in Oxfordshire, but it's a big sure, so I'm okay with that. Anyways. But there will be new additional details. Anyways. Oh, yeah, the other piece of news. One of the Hollow Knight art prints is sold out. So if you were looking to get the Mushroom Guy piece, you can't, and I'm really sorry. But thank you to everyone who supported that funky little venture. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't paint in the little corks on the top of these little syrup bottles. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now because I completely forgot to do them. I want to put a little bit of just sort of like writing on these labels. Not legible because I cannot write that tiny, but just a little suggestion of something I think would be good for that. So I am picking up a little additional. Yeah, I feel like I've used a surprising amount of yellow out of this palette. Not very much red, not very much orange. Surprisingly a lot of yellow. Quite a lot of blue. Not so much purple, a little brown, and quite a bit of black. It's really varying. It's really interesting to me seeing how much of which colors seem to get used up the fastest. Which always seems to be the case no matter what palette I'm working with. There are certain colors that seem to I tend to favor, or that I suppose are more, have more uses, I guess, and so get used more often. Indigo wants to know, are there oxes in Oxfordshire? There are. It is, the city of Oxford is named thus because it was the site of where oxen would cross the river. As for whether or not there are oxen in great numbers living here, I have no idea. But if you are in the city, you can see, I think I don't know if it's like a permanent thing, but there was a while that there were like some sculptures of oxen around. I don't know if they're still doing that, but that was a thing. There's definitely some Ox stuff. And also, the Oxford football team's logo is like an ox's head. So, it's around. Okay. What is the name of this tea? This is just going to be English breakfast. And this one is Darjeeling. And this is, I think this is just like a fairly regular, it's just going to be green tea. And this one is jasmine tea. This one is going to be like I think maybe rhubarb, strawberry. And this is a There we go. Okay, I have named the teas. Is it legible? No, but I wanted it to at least look like it could conceivably be words. But I cannot make my writing be legible at that size using a paintbrush. Are you heckin' kidding me? No. Impossible. So this one is gonna be vanilla. This one is going to be... Oh, what did we decide the syrups were going to be? I want this one to be... This one is almond. And this one is vanilla and almond and, ooh, something spicy, maybe like gingerbread. Gingerbread. Okay. So we've got vanilla, we've got almond. We've got vanilla, gingerbread, almond syrups if you want a syrup in your beverage, which, good for you. I do like a syrupy beverage sometimes. I had a, like, coffee milkshakey type situation, like a coffee frappe today while I was out running my errands. I had a brief respite where I was able to, grab a coffee beverage and have a little sit down with my moderator / spouse. And so, I had myself a little coffee frappe, and it was very nice. I like a coffee situation that, oh god, I sound... Listen, yes, I'm over 40, okay? I like a coffee situation that, despite all appearances to the contrary, I do like a coffee situation that isn't overly sweet. When I make coffee at home, I do add sugar and milk. But I would still enjoy it black. I just also like it with sugar and milk, so I add sugar and milk. Because why not? But I do like, you know, to also be sort of acknowledge and honor the bitter ness of it. As long as it isn't too bitter, if it's like good coffee. Anyways, my point is, these days, because I don't know, maybe it's just a side effect of being 40, don't talk about your ages. I find a real appreciation of things that aren't like overly sweet. A lot of the fancier sort of concoctions can be a little too sweet. Anyways, Sen says, we have a city called Fürth, which is a Francian dialect way of saying Fürth, which is now Fürth in modern German. So the city is basically called Ford. Hell yeah. It seems to be a fairly common, I think, sort of naming convention in some places. I mean, it makes sense if you look up the etymology of a lot of older place names. It's like, oh, you know, this is the you know, some old language or old dialect way of saying, you know, I don't know, this river passes through here, or this is where, like, the mouth of this river is, or this is at the base of this mountain, that kind of thing. There's also Fürth im Wald, so ford in the forest. Hell yeah. Makes sense. But yeah, I think a lot of places, if you actually look at the etymology of the names, I do like a little bit of etymological investigation. You'll find that, like, yeah, the place name just means, like, you know, place where the beardy guys come from, or town near this mountain, or something like that. And then you have places like, and I know it isn't pronounced this way, but let's, like, just let me. Elephant Butte, New Mexico. I know it's Elephant Butte. I know that a butte is, like, a geographical feature, but it's funnier if you say Elephant Butte, New Mexico, okay? Listen, there are a few pleasures in this life. Allow me this one, please. Anyways, Sen says, Travemünde is a city where the river Trave flows into the Baltic Sea. There you go, exactly. Gumpy says my hometown's name literally translates to big pond. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love that. My hometown is a bit of an I don't know, a bit of a fringe case, I think. My hometown is a city called Guelph in Ontario, and for years we were like, what the heck does that mean? Like, what is that? And I used to work in a library, and one of the fellows that I worked with had like a graduate degree in history, and he did like a whole thing on the history and the meaning of the place name and where it derived from and all this jazz. Do I remember it? No. Anyways, I hope he's well. If you're out there, hi Tom. I think that your interests are neat, and I hope you're well. Anyways, he was a really nice guy. But yeah, so Travaflow kind of translated. Oh, I see. My village translates to Western Village, literally. Yep, absolutely. Love that. I love that kind of thing. Where it's just like, this is a village on the river Flub. Its name means village on the river Flub. I don't know where the river Flub is, but I'm sure it's lovely at this time of year. Anyways, this brush is really good for getting nice, like, fine line weights where you need it, and oh little boy do I need them in this piece. However, it really doesn't hold very much paint, so it's very much testing my patience at times with, like, trying to get as much done with it as possible before I have to go and, like, re-dip because the paint has disappeared and or dried out, which is a little bit of a pain in my backside. It doesn't take very long. Anyways. Okie dokie. We're gonna... Oh, no. See, literally I got like two little bits down and then it was like, nope, I'm done. I'm out. Bye. So frustrating. But worth it. I didn't re-dip in the paint this time because the things that are sort of behind the glass case I want to be slightly washed out so you can tell that this is there is a glass case here is important. Just trying to make this painting feel good. If you want to make a painting feel good, give it a compliment. Painting, you're doing amazing. If you want to make a painting feel really, really good, bring it a nice cup of tea and give it a little shoulder massage. Hey, Casa, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Lovely to see you. Casa says, Dublin means Blackpool in Old Irish Gaelic. Amazing. I had no idea. Very cool. Also, hi. Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hello, hello, hello. I had no idea. Blackpool also means Blackpool. But it's a very different city to Dublin. I've never been to Dublin. I have been to Blackpool. It was fine. I hopped down on the train for the day with a friend of mine. Actually, not even the day, just for like the afternoon. I think it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and they were like, I am just over being at work today. Do you want to go to Blackpool? And I was like, yeah, what the hey. So we just got on a train and went to Blackpool for the rest of the day. We had fish and chips. And, we had fish and chips. We walked along the pier. It was too cold to properly go down and sort of like, you know, walk on the beach or anything, really. It was quite cold and windy despite it being the middle of May. But it was nice. I don't know if I'd necessarily rush back to visit, but I had a good fish and chips. The only other people we encountered on that day were folks, were like at least one stag do and at least one hen do out and about at like 5:30 on a Tuesday or Wednesday. And I remember it was coming up to the 50th anniversary year of Doctor Who, so there was just like a TARDIS just suspended from the sky. It was very strange. Anyways, Cassie says, I also used to live somewhere called Bedford, because it's, at a ford. That makes sense. Are there beds? Are there beds in Bedford? I'm here, I've been working today, and I'm sick. Oh, Casa, no, I'm so sorry to hear that you're feeling crummy. I hope that you feel better soon. I hope you were able to rest and look after yourself. Oh, dear. I wish I could give you a nice cup of tea. I guess people bedded down there, says Sen. And Casa does point out that the bottom of a river is also called the bed. So, yeah, that makes sense. Real imaginative things from the inhabitants of Bedford. I do like to say at the end of the night sometimes, like, okay, I shall be making my nightly journey to Bedford. Let's head down to Bedfordshire. Which is, of course, going to bed. Because it's silly. I shall now toddle off to Bedfordshire. And I am indeed. You will never guess this in your life, but I'm an extremely silly little sausage. Did you know your streamer is a silly sausage? Because they are. Anyways. But yes, I do love toddling off to Bedford. I've never actually been to the real Bedford, believe it or not. Bedford does feature in one of the... Speaking of Doctor Who, which I brought up earlier, in one of the Peter Cushing Doctor Who films, I believe Bedford features as a plot point, if memory serves. So... really plumbing the depths of my knowledge of Bedford here. I'm pretty sure that New York translates roughly to mean the people who named this place were incredibly unimaginative, says Samantha! I mean, if you consider the fact that New York is nothing like Old York. Nothing like Old York. Having been to both can confirm they're nothing alike. They're both wonderful places, and I love York and I love New York. But they're very different. Very different. I recommend visiting York if you've never been to York. Get yourself some chocolate. It is the land of chocolate. The chocolate is very good. Hello? Okay, the 3D printer has just come to life. I hope that's expected. I don't know if you could hear the 3D printer noises, but that jump scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, that's so funny. Is the 3D printer supposed to be on, babe? My moderator / spouse has just come in. Okay, so you know it's printing. Okay. Oh my god, that was so funny. Anyways, especially renaming it from New Amsterdam, says Sen. Like, anyways. Interestingly, there was a period in Toronto's history where it was just called, it wasn't even New York, it was just called York. We've already got one of those. Anyways. I guess everyone recognizes that York is a really beautiful city, so everywhere wants to also be York and hope that they can siphon off some of that coolness. But Toronto, not so much known for its chocolate. There is good chocolate to be had in Toronto for sure. Excellent donuts, wonderful poutines, all kinds of good food. All kinds of good food in Toronto. Definitely a good destination if you like food. Anyways, the printer is haunted, says Indigo. It's rising up, says Gummy. Oh no! Should I be scared? But yeah, Gumby says, a lot of the cities in my country have two names, one colloquial and one anglicized. Most people today use the anglicized version, so learning the real etymology of these is always interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Sen says, the land of chocolate. Don't tell that to the Swiss, they might be offended. Oh no. Well, in that case, I will keep it to myself. I mean, to be fair, I've been to Belgium. Also, there are so many lands of chocolate, in fairness, because Belgium, also a land of chocolate. I have not been to Switzerland. I will be eating chocolate when I go to there. But the land of British chocolate is York, for sure. There are places in and around the city where if you're driving around at the right time of day, you just get the smell of chocolate is just in the air and very pleasant. Oh my god, Birmingham is also the land of British chocolate. Listen, I guess there's more than one because, yeah, of course that's where Cadbury's. Heck. York is the land of foreign chocolates made in England, but you know what? It still smells really good, and also you can go to the York Chocolate Museum, and they have some really cool chocolates there. I got the rhubarb chocolate. I really liked it. No, I had beans. I didn't have time to have corn, sweetheart. I had to wash my hair first, so I'm gonna have corn with dinner. Yay. Anyways. Sorry about that, lovey. Blah, 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 blah. Love you, sweetheart. Anyways. New York did better than, say, Birmingham, Alabama, which is named after Birmingham, England. That's an interesting... I'm pretty sure that the Alabama one is Birmingham, and obviously the English one is Birmingham. Which is an interesting localization, I suppose. Let me print you the song of my people, Sisson! London, Ontario, and Canada. I haven't been to London, Ontario in yonks. Absolutely no idea what's there these days. They have a university, I know that. There's more than one London within the British Isles, so we can't complain on that one, says Casa. Also true. I've been to Belgium and Switzerland, says Casa. And how would you rank the chocolate? If it's not too controversial of a question. Fake London, as the YouTube channel Not Just Bike seems to call it, says Gumby. I think I saw a video where they did that, where it was like fake London. Because I saw a video of those recently. And I'm pretty sure that they did show some footage from London, Ontario, and they did say fake London. Cadbury is the world of UK chocolate. I mean, there is Cadbury World, yes. Nottingham, of course, is the land of Warhammer. I have tabled the idea of the two of us going and visiting Warhammer World in Nottingham, but apparently it is a bit of a pain in the backside to get to if you are taking public transit, and we don't have a car, so we would have to take public transit to get to there. It is a bit more annoying. But I don't know if y'all know this, but my partner is kind of a Warhammer fan. So Birmingham wins for having a whole area called Bourneville, says Casa, where chocolate comes to life, and we love it for that. I've never been to the Cadbury experience. I don't know if is it worth it to anyone who's been to like the Cadbury doodad? Is it worth a visit? Is it fun? Is it good? Is it a nice time? I would love to know. I can't remember why I picked up this orange paint. Oh, I remember why I picked up this orange paint. Okay, I wanted to put little lids on these spice jars. I was going to do them in orange because of my precious memories, my presh mems of, for years, the Canadian sort of most prominent brand of spices had little jars and containers with orange branding on them, and I thought it would be nice to shout that out here. So I'm gonna pop some little orange labels on the jars as well, so we know what they are. Nice. That's just the 3D printer, everyone. Don't panic. It's just doing its pre-flight checks, and we will be taking off in no time. Do be mindful of whether the seatbelt sign is on, and also this is a no smoking stream, except for the fact that you're in your own house and you can do whatever you want. We're all grown-ups here. So I, for the first time in a very, very long time, was flying, taking a flight where I did not have seats pre-booked for this flight, because it's a fairly short haul flight. And it felt like overkill to pay what I think amounted to like an extra 40 pounds or something to get the seat selection tier of flight booking. We were like, no, forget that. Cadbury World is okay-ish, says Casa. Okay. Bourneville Village is a conservation area and quite nice, though. Okay. But anyways, yeah, so I chose the cheapest fare possible, because it's like the same fee to select your seats in advance for like an 8-hour flight as it is for a 90-minute flight, which just feels stupid to me. So I was just like, nah, I'll just leave it to chance. But they let you check in online 24 hours ahead, so I checked in this afternoon and was just like crossing my fingers that they wouldn't give us the absolute like worst seats. And no, we have perfectly fine average seats about in the middle of the plane, and we are seated next to each other, which is the most important thing. Because I was like, ugh, are we going to have to sit in two completely different parts of the airplane? Because that'll suck. But no, I don't normally do online check-ins ahead of, like, normally I would just check in when I get to the airport, because I'm going to go there to print off my boarding pass anyway, so, like, what difference does it make? But because they're allocating seating when you check in, I was like, nah, I want my seats as soon as possible, and I want to know that they're going to be okay. So that's what we did. And I think that was probably the wisest choice, because it's just put my mind at rest. I mean, again, it is a short flight, so if we had to sit in different parts of the plane, that's fine. It doesn't really matter where we sit. But still, you know, he's my person. I'm traveling with my person, and I'd like to be able to sit with my person, ideally. That would be nice, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways. So that was my mild drama for earlier. Was, am I going to be able to get airplane seats next to my partner? Because there was one time where we had a long flight that was canceled because of inclement weather, and they had to put us on a new flight, and we ended up in two seats in completely different parts of the plane on both legs of the flight, because we ended up having to change planes partway through. And we asked, like, every airline representative person whether or not it was possible to move seats, and they're like, no, sorry, this flight is rammed, because obviously we were shunted onto a flight that was already ongoing, so there were a lot of people on that flight. It was very, very full. But thankfully, when we got onto the plane, my husband just asked the person sitting next to him, who was in the middle seat, he was like, do you want to switch seats with my wife is sitting up there on the aisle? Would you be cool with swapping? And he was like, yeah, sure. The guy gets an aisle seat, so he gets a little bit of extra space, and I get to sit next to my partner, so everybody won. Yay, it was great. Anyways, catching up with chat. Samantha says, Nottingham, of course, famously kept getting confused for the famous city Ingham, so they rebranded it to make it clear that they were not Ingham. Oh, Casa, thank you very much for the hydrate. Much appreciated. Let me take a sip. This coffee is so good. Oh my goodness. Samantha says, people always talk about the weather being inclement, and no one ever talks about clement weather. This is true. I wonder why. I don't know. Personally, I prefer clement weather for the most part, but, you know. That's entirely up to personal preference, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna grasp some brown paint, I think. Start painting in some of the things. What are brown, if I may? There's a few brown things around here that I could paint brown. Brown paint brown, brown line weight, all that jazz. Though what I might do, because this brown is, I just sort of, I scrungled the brown and the orange together. I might throw a little bit of black into here just to kind of tone it down a smidge. Try and see if I can use this for a sort of generic lots of things brown color. You hear about people being ruthless, but no one is ever described as ruthful, says Samantha. You ain't wrong, and that's an interesting, you know what, that is an interesting etymological adventure that I am honestly really curious about now. Like, what, like, we understand contextually what it means to be ruthless, but what is the Ruth that you are lacking in this situation? Who is she? Who is she? I don't know. I don't know. That's so interesting, though. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm thinking about things now. I'm just gonna get lost in my own thought sauce. Uh-oh. Anyways. But this is the kind of thing that does low-key kind of fascinate me. Like, was there ever, like, a use of... Was ruthful, or something like it, ever actually an element of, like, English usage? Is this something that... Is this a word that ever actually existed? Is this a word that does exist, sort of archaically? I just don't know. But I think it's cool and I want to know. Ruth is a word apparently, says Indigo. Yeah, we have repeat, but not Pete. I mean, we have peat in as much as it's a kind of bog / moss. That's not really the same. Indigo has given us a little dictionary entry here. Ruth, noun, archaic. A feeling of pity, distress, or grief. Ha! Go figure. That makes sense. Or best yet, says Samantha, whelmed. You can be under or over, but who is ever just whelmed? I guess a state of whelm is just a state of kind of neutral being. It's where, I don't know, I guess all of your needs are being met, but not excessively so. So you're just in a state of whelm, which is so unremarkable in so being that you would not think to have a word for it, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna use this color for my little croissant here, I think. And give it its little shapies. There we go. Oh, is that not an adorable croissant? I'm very happy with that. I wish GitHub was usable as a non-IT person. I don't even know what it does. I know the name of it, but I have no idea what it does. So cannot help you on that one, I'm afraid. On the other hand, my coffee's delicious and it's almost gone. Oh no. Alright, maybe, I think actually this brown could probably do for this, for my little Hungarian apple squares as well. My little Almaspitte. Which, cannot stress enough how delicious these are. So good. So good. But you know I may have a slight personal bias towards the excellence of Hungarian baking because it is quite an amount of what I grew up eating and enjoying. And in large part, I don't think it's quite as famous as the baked goods of some of Hungary's neighbors. But damn, it's yummy. Let's developers share their code and stuff. Oh, yes, of course, of course. But as a normal human being, it's so hard to navigate. I believe it. Well, I wish you luck. I think actually this warm brown could probably do for like cinnamon swirly as well, so I will. My little cannelbullen. I do love a good cinnamon bun. I think they are nice. I will be very much making a cinnamon bun, or rather a batch of cinnamon buns on October the 4th, which is Kanelbullenstag, which is the most important day of the year, because it's when cinnamon bun. Not that you can't make cinnamon buns on other days of the year, obviously, but it is the dedicated cinnamon bun day, I am going to do a super quick BRB. I will be back in just a minute. Whilst I'm gone, have a little think about, if you were to order a beverage from this cafe, what would you like to get? Anything that you want is on the menu, as long as it is a beverage, non-alcoholic, because they don't have a license, and they close at like 5 p.m. But if you were to order any cafe beverage you want, it's fantastical and delightful, or simple and pleasurable in its own right, as you would like, what would you order? Have a think. Let me know. I'll be back in a minute. And yeah, enjoy the BRB song in the meantime. See you in a minute. Hi, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Say goodbye to the BRB song. But I hope it was pleasant for you. Cassie says, I just got the roasted butternut squash out of the oven. Once it is cool, it will be soup. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, very exciting. Love that for you. I don't know what the weather's doing where you are, but here it is 100% just edging its way into soup weather. And I am very excited. I'm not having soup for dinner tonight. I am having a salmon en croûte situation, which I'm likewise very excited for. And gonna be having I'm gonna be sauteing some cavallonero with garlic and maybe a little bit of lemon to go alongside. And then just for me, I will be steaming an ear of corn that I was gonna have for my lunch. But guess what? I did not have enough time to make corn for my lunch, which is why I just had some green beans that I literally just steamed in the microwave for like 4 minutes. Cause yeah, the timings for today were a little bit wacky, but yeah, I really hope people like. It's been oh, how many months? I think my last YouTube video went up in March and it is now August. So it's been 5 months since my last YouTube video. I really wish I could make stuff more frequently than I'm able to. I probably could if I was making things that were a little bit lower stakes. Not stakes exactly, but lower effort, stress kind of thing. But this is what is bringing me joy. Is doing these wholly unsolicited deep dives into whatever weird little pieces of history happen to capture my attention. Salmon en croûte, a fishing village settled upon the river Croûte. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Oh, that is perfect, Samantha. Thank you. Yes. I did actually briefly visit, just like a little day trip while I was on holiday in the area. I did briefly visit Salmon en Croûte, went to a nice tea room. The scones were nice, but they did have a little bit of a fishy afterburn that I was not expecting. But you know, that's probably my bad for not reading the menu correctly. So I don't blame them for that. Anyway. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I think that'll be nice. Also wanted to do something that was like fairly minimal in terms of cleanup because I'm going to be heading out the door around like 8 tomorrow morning to get to the aeroport for 10:30 and then on an aeroplane for noon:30, you know, kind of thing. So fun stuff. Okay. What do I want to do line weights for next? Is that all I want of this color? I think it maybe is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a little bit more of this black, and I'm just going to alter this brown that we've already got here. Just add to it, basically. So I mean, with a five-month gap, you're still doing better than H-Bomb, who makes almost a whole video each year. And that's his full-time job. Yeah, but I mean, have you seen H-Bomb's videos? They're very good. And very long. and very good. So, you know, like, credit where credit's due to Mr. Harry H. Bomber Guy. Does good video. I like it. Which ones do I want to do first? Okay, first of all, let's get some little lines on this little stack of very tasty looking, chewy, gingery cookie. Yum, yum, yum. Delightful. I do like a good cookie situation. I do indeed. Anyways, but yeah, I do wish I could put out videos more often, but I also don't want to be, I wouldn't want to become beholden to the grueling, one video or 2 videos a week kind of schedule that some, like, full-time creators hold themselves to, because that is, oh my gosh, that's relentless. That is genuinely relentless. And yeah, I would not want to do that to myself. I wouldn't be able to do that to myself even if I did want to. Just because I don't have that many ideas. And the ideas that I do have, are generally pretty labor intensive. I am hoping that my next video is a little bit less labor intensive, so I might be able to get it out a little bit sooner than 5 months from now. That would be great. I would like to aim for like September, October time for the next video. I have all the supplies I need for it, so it should hopefully not be too difficult to do. But also it involves a skill that I have not done before and will be doing for the first time while filming it, so we'll see how that pans out for me. Samantha says, I mean, if you're going to do a schedule like that, all you have to do is just repackage existing content and hope Harris Bomber Guy never makes a video about you. No! Absolutely not. My content is not recycled. My content is my own. My little movies are based on my own research, and boy do I do a lot of it. Hopefully it's worth the effort. I don't know. But anyways, for anyone who's come in recently, I'm gonna pop a little link to my YouTube channel again. The good news is, I don't upload very often, so I'm not going to bother you with new videos all the time. So if you're worried about that, this is a great channel for you because the uploads are infrequent and strange. The plan is for the video after today's is going to be soap making, which I have been wanting to do for 2 years, and it has taken me until like a couple months ago to figure out a way that I can actually do that myself without incurring a ridiculous amount of money spent on it, because guess what? This channel has no budget because I don't make money from it. Yay! And that's okay. Anyways. Alright, we are almost done. We are almost done with this line weight, which is great because I'm almost out of this paint. Just last me long enough to do these last couple of lines, please. Okay! Yay! Alright, let's pick up maybe some more brown and do these guys here. And then I'll finish doing the books, the bookshelves. We're getting there. We are getting there on this. I am, as I said up top, I am trying to speed run this because I really want to get it done before I leave for Denmark. Just to know that it is done. and give me a little bit less to do as soon as I get back. Because as soon as I get back, orders are going in for the next shop update. So, chop chop. No pressure. Okay. This is the problem with this brush, is that I will think that it's full of paint and sufficiently dampened, and then I'll try and use it, and it's like, haha, there's nothing in me, and I'll be like, what? Where did you go? Because there's just, the bristles are so few, they just hold nothing. Oh my goodness. So it's like the most infinitesimal brush stroke you ever did see. Dip, you know, millimeter, dip, millimeter, dip. Oh, takes heckin' forever. But that's okay. I do like this for doing these tiny background details, though, just because it is such a nice fine point that I feel like the details aren't going to get lost, and they're not going to be overblown. So this is a really good liner brush. I'm very happy with it. But you gots to dip just continuously. And it is a bit of a faff. But I think it's worth it for reasonably good line quality when I'm not being rushed about it, which I really shouldn't be at all. So, but that doesn't mean I never am, because you know it me. Hello. Okay. There we go. Got my little stack of to-go cups there. Got my little stack of for here cups there. Going to line down this shelf if I can. Got a little, oh, there was a little bead of water just hanging out just on the ferrule of the brush, which was threatening to drip down and make a big mess of my paint, which you do not want. That is not pleasant. But yeah. I hope to return from Denmark with interesting stories. I have no idea what it's going to be like because I've never been to there, but I'm very excited to see what it's all about. I don't travel very. I love traveling, and I very rarely get to actually travel anywhere. So this is kind of a big deal for me. To actually just be going someplace for funsies. I am doing it as desperately cheaply as I can. But I think we're gonna have fun there. I do. I think it'll be a good time. My plans are mainly walk around, get coffee, walk someplace else, get coffee there, have an inexpensive lunch, get more coffee. I've heard a lot, speaking of expense, I've heard a lot of things about how, oh, you know, Denmark is super expensive, the food's really expensive, everything's really expensive there. And I looked, and to be perfectly honest with you, it didn't seem that bad. With the exchange rate and stuff, I'm like, that's the same as here, honestly. Like, cup of coffee, like a latte or whatever from a specialty coffee shop equals out to about sort of 3-4 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, that's not that different. That is basically the same. So, it's fine, I guess. It's possibly not the cheapest place in the world, but neither is where I live, so I'm kind of used to that, honestly. And I fully intend to take advantage of just buying snacks from the supermarket. And having that be kind of a thing, you know? So, yeah, it'll be fine. And it's not like I'm going there to like go shopping per se. So from a financial perspective, I'm not super worried about that. I don't need stuff. I'll probably buy some kind of souvenir, and my souvenir will probably be like a bag of coffee beans, because that's what I enjoy. It's kind of become a thing for me. If I travel someplace, I will buy like a bag of coffee beans and bring them back, because believe it or not, I like coffee. Okay. What next? What next? What next? More shelves? Yeah, more shelves. Okay. I will do this bit in front. I think I want to just like get a little bit more golden into this brown for this portion of the line weight. Oh, did I water down that paint way too much? I maybe did. Pretzels. Okay. Well, in that case, I just add more paint to it until it feels like the right thickness, I guess. If thickness is the word I'm looking for when I'm talking about paint. That'll do. That's pretty viscous, but I think now it's too yellow. It needs to be more brown. Okay, more brown. Let's brown that down a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Perfect. I love it. Okay. Cool. Sorry, little ghosty. I will leave you upside down for as little time as possible. But I do need to very quickly whip this upside down just so I can get this this lining in. Okay, we're already no longer upside down. We're sideways now, which arguably just as bad. I don't know. I'm trying my best. Okay. Anyways, is this line a little bit wiggity wonky? Yes. Is this countertop a little bit wonky? Yeah, why not? It's vintage. It gives it character, okay? People would pay thousands for this beautiful antique coffee shop countertop. What are you talking about? It's fine. Anyways. At least that's what I like to tell myself. Okay. Cool. The countertop has a little bit more definition, feels a little bit more complete. I like it. I like it. And actually, I feel like this color is probably close enough to this that I can just do this. Cool. I think we might actually finish this painting today, which would be so good. I'm probably going to see stuff and be like, oh, dang, I forgot about that. Like, right after finishing, but hey, you know, such is life, such is painting. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay. Oh, I'm going right off screen, sorry. But yeah. Anyways. If you were to enjoy a baked good from this little pastry case, which one would you choose today? I think, honestly, I'm kind of feeling the big chewy ginger biscuit. I'm kind of feeling the big chewy ginger biscuit. I think that would be really nice. Very cozy, nice with like a cup of coffee or something. Because like the pumpkin pie, I haven't had pumpkin pie in yonks. But there's something about the ginger biscuit that is just calling to me today. We've got a ginger biscuit. We've got these little apple pie cake situation. We've got cinnamon buns, of course. We've got some croissants. We've got carrot cake. Entirely up to you what you prefer. What do I want to color in next? Probably. Let's do, you know what? Let's go blue and then blue stuff and then green stuff and then the ghost, which I'm leaving for last because I'm nervous about it. Oh, purple stuff as well. Why don't I very quickly do purple stuff, which is literally just this and this box of drinking chocolate up here. Which, not that you can tell that it's drinking chocolate, but I know it's drinking chocolate, and that's the most important thing. so I can tell you, hey, that's drinking chocolate. Just get this little cake case roughed in here. Doop, 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 doop. Nice. Good. Love it. Okay. Now let's do, okay, we've done the, oh shoot, no, there was a second purple thing. I forgot to do the second purple thing. Hold up. Okay, we're doing the second purple thing. Just up here. It's just a little thingy of drinking chocolate. Not that you can read the writing that I had put on that tells you it's drinking chocolate because I painted it in too dark. But, I'll add that in. I'll add in the little label that tells you that this one is like 70% and this one is like 50%, I think, or maybe like 40%. I can't remember. Anyways, it's one of them is a lighter drinking chocolate. The other one is a darker drinking chocolate. It's time for blue, which looks so blue, but I promise it's blue. Anyways. Used up a lot of blue, weirdly. Even though this doesn't feel like a very blue piece, we've picked up quite a bit of the blue. But then the blue color is quite an unusual shade as well. I love it. I think it's super pretty. Anyways, it's like what happens when you add lemon juice to blue. That's this color. It's blue with added lemon juice. In as much as it's kind of taken out of context, it is objectively not very blue. But it's blue. Okay, yeah. Let's go over here. This book sketched. I'm okay with the sort of backgroundy stuff being a little bit rough and sketchy. Because, well, it's the background. It doesn't need to be as detailed as the foreground. So that's okay. Alright, and the last blue book. Nope, that did not. I wetted my brush, I put it into the paint, and literally nothing happened. I don't know where it went. It's just disappearing! It's disappearing and it's not getting in my brush! Come on! Come on, you ding dong. There we go! Oh my god, why was that so hard work? Such hard work. Okie dokie. There we go. Yay! We did it. And to cap off the blue stuff in the background, we've got this little box of drinking chocolate. Delicious, delicious drinking chocolate. Cool. But we do have some blue stuff in the foreground that also needs attention, so I'm gonna pick up some more blue paint. Thus. Okay. And absolutely no pressure here, even though this is a thingy, very much a focal point of the piece. Oh no! Never mind. Get the little apron strands in here. The little ties. Like so. And the little waistband. Okay. Sorry little ghosty, we gotta go upside down again. It's okay, they're cool. They can float / fly. They're gonna be pretty comfortable, I think. Hopefully. With going upside down. There we go. This is a nice, hard-wearing, comfy and cute apron. This apron is everything you could possibly want in a good apron for being a barista, I reckon. And of course, you would not want a barista apron without some pocket in the front. This is 2 pockets. Just some little visible top stitching around the outside. Because why? Because it's decorative and cute. That's why. And also because I said so. Okay, what has not been... green stuff. Green stuff. Okay, alright, green stuff. So, we'll start with the green books, and then do the green and greenish bookshelves, the espresso machine, and then we'll do everything else that's black, and I think that's the painting. I think that's it. Oh my gosh, so exciting. So hecking exciting. Oh my word. Okay, so, first of all, green for book. This is such an insanely saturated green, though, that I'm genuinely, I think, going to add a little bit of black to it for the line weight, so it doesn't look quite so completely nuts, because it is such an incredibly bright color, and it's still incredibly bright. Like, dang. Wow, that did nothing. Oh well, I think this works okay. Remember, always be kind to your barista. I wholeheartedly agree. I do not get on with people who are not nice to their baristas. This little buddy is providing an invaluable service to the community, keeping us hydrated and caffeinated and happy. And they're so happy to be doing it. And I love them very much. So, there you go. There's also, there's this little coffee dripper filter in the back here that is also a couple of little greenish coffee filter situations back there. Gonna grab a little bit more of this, but this time we are mixing it with blue to do the line weight on the espresso machine. Hell yeah. Like so. And like so. I am like half keeping an eye on the clock because I know that my YouTube video is scheduled to go live at 7 p.m. and it is currently 17 minutes to 7, and I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, y'all. Because I think that's part of that's like a side effect of not posting YouTube videos very often, is that every time I do one, I'm so nervous. Can I get a coffee? Asked Indigo. Of course you can. Of course you can. Would you like a latte, a flat white, a filter coffee, a long black, I said flat white. What other kinds of coffee are there? A cappuccino, a ristretto, a macchiato. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want, friend. We can probably provide it here. So, have at it. An iced coffee, a frappe, you know, whatever you feel like. Anyways. But yeah, my my voice broke a little bit there. Apparently I've just entered puberty. Oh no. So embarrassing. Anyways. How do you do, fellow youths? What's something milky, says Indigo. Ooh, so like a latte maybe? A frappe is basically when you it's like a sort of blended up, whipped up milkshakey type beverage. So if you just took like, and it's a cold drink as well. So like if you took a latte and just added ice to it and then wazzed it up in a blender so it was like frothy and cold and blended up, that would be a frappe. You can get not coffee frappes as well. It's like what Starbucks calls a frappuccino, but we're not calling it that, which is a portmanteau of frappe and cappuccino, if you didn't know. We're not calling it that because we don't Starbucks here. This is not Starbucks. This is better because they're independent. And if their baristas wanted to form a union, they would support that. Anyways. But yeah. Oh no, he's looking cute. Oh no, it's looking cute. Okay. Gonna do the red book covers because I nearly forgot to do them, and then we can do the ghost. And if we have any time left, I might work a little bit on these bookmarks, but we'll see. Really wanted to get those done today, but I don't think I'm gonna get all of it done today, and that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's just more. It's very self-imposed deadlines rather than anything else. So it's all good. But anywho, I will miss y'all later this week. I will still be online, but in a somewhat limited capacity if I had to guess, just because I'm not gonna have like as much tech with me, and I'm gonna be kind of beholden to finding places that have Wi-Fi in terms of connectivity. So I'll be around, but I might be a little bit quiet. Depending on the availability of Wi-Fi. Hello, Lux, welcome in. How are you doing? It is wonderful to see you. Hello. Welcome. It is so nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Monday. How are you doing? Hello. Samantha says, do you think cryptids have to be able to come up with a punny name for their jobs, otherwise they get passed over by the interviewer? I certainly hope not. I certainly hope they wouldn't get passed over by interviewers. I mean, this little barista happens to have they are an experienced crafter of coffee beverages. They but they're also a barista because it's super cute. So there. No, I would hope that they don't have to come up with punny names. I hope that if they want to come up with punny names, they can, but it's entirely down to personal choice, because I'm sure there will be some cryptids out there who are like, no, I'm not a barista. I'm a barista. I just make coffee, okay? Listen. Where is all the paint going out of this? Jeez Louise. There we go. Sometimes this tiny brush is testing me, I swear to gosh. Oh my goodness. Anyways, oh yeah, so one of the things that I was thinking of doing while I was in Denmark is visiting that famous statue of the Little Mermaid. But it turns out it is in slightly an annoying location to get to. Because it is a reasonable distance from the nearest public transit station, so you have to walk quite a while, and there's a really good chance it's going to rain while we're there. And I don't really want to have to walk 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back in the rain just to take a picture of a mermaid statue. But I have found out that there are alternative mermaids in Copenhagen, and there is one that is my new favorite, and I love it so freaking much, and I want to visit it, and I want to take a photo of it, and it is much easier to get to, and it is near a bunch of stuff, and oh, I cannot wait for y'all to meet this mermaid if I get to meet them, because I am excited to meet this mermaid. It's amazing. Just trust me, it is amazing. So, that's exciting. Oh, good question. What drink would the barista recommend for bestest cryptid Nessie? Ooh, I wonder what would Nessie be into. I'm gonna go for, like, it's pretty it's probably pretty cold and damp in the loch, you know. So I'm going to go for something really, really warming. I'm going to suggest a chai latte with a little bit of almond syrup. That's going to be the Barista's recommendation for Nessie. Just something real nice and cozy with a little bit of warming spice. And I hope that she would like that. I love Nessie. I want to be her friend. I would love to visit Loch Ness at some point and just keep an eye out. Something large, probably. A large chai latte, then. How about that? Oh, bless. Anyways. Those are my thoughts on the matter, anywho. For whatever that's worth, which is probably not very much, but never mind. Okay, black. Let's pick up lots and lots of black paint. Ooh. Lots and lots of black paint. Very splodgy. You love to see it. That is, honestly, pretty perfect. So, I think this will do quite nicely. Alright. And I'm going to start with our little milk pitcher. From which our milk is being poured into our coffee. Yay! I love me a chai latte, says Sen. It's so cozy. I specifically like my chai with made with like a plant-based milk. And I find that really nice. I think I find for some reason dairy milk is a little bit sweeter, I think, generally, combined with the spices and stuff, so I tend to go for like an oat milk or a soy milk. But even like a dairy milk, not dairy milk the chocolate, but you know, like cow milk chai, I find very very cozy, very pleasant, very, very enjoyable. Just like this ghost is enjoying making this delicious coffee. Anyways, in that case, I'll bring... Samantha says to send. In that case, I'll bring you along too. If Nessie doesn't want the chai latte, you can have it. Oh, nice. I hope you all have a nice trip to Loch Ness. Please do give her my regards, my warmest regards. I would really love to meet her one day. I would be so freaking starstruck. Oh my goodness. And or come away with like a very poorly zoomed in grainy photo of what I'm absolutely sure is definitely her. Like, you can just tell. And it turns out it's like a pipe or a bin bag. Would not be the first time that's happened. I did recently see on someone's Instagram video, here is a pipe which is frequently mistaken for Nessie. I'm like, oh, okay, yep, that is definitely a pipe. Okay, well, never mind. Every time I have to draw a cute smiling character and I don't F up the smile, I am so happy with myself. Look, she just likes her privacy, says Samantha, and I think we should respect that by not posting photos of her. Honestly, like, good for you, girl. Like, I fully respect that. If she wants to be shy, if she wants to be a private person, that is entirely her beeswax. And that is alright with me. So, there you go. Yeah, anyways. Well, this bit isn't half terrifying. Gotta make sure that eye shape is as friendly as possible without it splooshing out into the bits that we don't want to be eye shape. Okay, we have an eye. Hooray! And one more. Okay. All right, okay. Yay! The ghost has eyes. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Is it cute? I hope it's cute. I hope y'all like it. This has been a really fun painting, and it's done. So I'm gonna. Oh no, it isn't. Oh flip. Oh my god, I missed a bit. Oh heck. Okay. Shoot. Heck. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There always has to be one element that I somehow just managed to miss. And in this case, it was literally just that. It was just that. But we've done it now. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to do was to just pop a little teensy little, let's just bring that out a little bit. Okay, and make that's a very dark hot chocolate. And this one is a very milk chocolate. There we go. You can barely see, but it does indeed say 40% and 75% because those are the different cocoa contents of the different chocolates for drinking. Such a friendly eye shape made up of the void between this world and the next, says Samantha. Yup, and you know what? It's a friendly void. Say hi to the void, everybody. Hello, hello. Okay. This brush holds so little paint that I can't actually... Can I sign my name in one fell swoop? That would be really cool if I could. Nope. Absolutely not. Okay. I also always leave myself not quite enough space to get my surname in there, which is slightly longer than my first name. I need to give it more room. But here we are. This is our little ghost buddy. I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. Actually, I think it turned out okay. The trick is to have a shorter signature, says Indigo. I mean, I guess I could just do my initials if I wanted to, but I feel like that wouldn't be... I don't know, that doesn't seem quite complete enough, I suppose. But yeah. This is this painting. I didn't manage to finish my 2 bookmarks also, but that's okay. I can finish these off stream when I come back. You know that the next Chop update is going to have bookmarks now, so congratulations for that knowledge. I really like the way that this one's turning out so far. I hope that y'all will like it too. This little, my mom thought it was a hedgehog. It is not a hedgehog. It is obviously a werewolf. He's wagging his little tail because his boyfriend is here. And then the haunted pumpkin patch. Just having a nice time picking pumpkins in the whatever time of day the sky looks like this is. Really loving the granulation on the sky in these 2 pieces, because I used some good granulating paints. There's Potter's Pink in here, there's Cobalt Blue in here, both very good paints for getting some textures in there, which is very fun. Samantha says, you stare into the void. You feel the terrible weight of the finiteness of life. Also, warmth of friendliness. That does not at all look like a hedgehog to me. Thank you, Samantha. Much appreciated. It's not even wearing sneakers. Exactly. It go not that fast. Even when he's got the zoomies, he doesn't go that fast. Like, come on. Cobalt Blue, says Samantha. Yes, absolutely. Cobalt Blue. Actually, I am going to stick around for a couple more minutes because it's been a very short stream. So, I might just do a little bit... Oh, shoot. I used a different paint set for these. So I can't just reuse this paint. Hold up. Oh, no. Where's my other paint box? Hang on. Oh, yeah, Savaloy's Light. Oh, hello. Welcome in. We may not be going on for much longer. My YouTube video is going live in, like, a minute, so... And it would be really cool if people wanted to watch the YouTube video, or at least open a tab with the YouTube video. Oh, it should be live now. So here's a link to my YouTube channel. because I've just published a video. Yay! Hopefully it's there. I don't know. Anything's possible. I'm just checking to see whether or not it's gone live. Sorry about that. Anyways. Oh no! 0 views 2 seconds ago. Oh my god. Okay, so it's there. Lino says, Kobold are named after cobalt mines. So yes, it really is cobalt blue. Amazing! You'll love to see it. This is the wrong set of paints for that piece. We're gonna do a tiny bit of line weight on the Haunted Pumpkin Patch. Just in the interest of I haven't streamed for long enough. Investigating Victorian dicks. Yes, exactly. No comment. But that is kind of the video. So if that's what you're into, then well, you're in for a treat. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, it is indeed recreating 2 versions of a Victorian recipe for a very classic, beloved, esteemed even, British pudding, and my opinions thereupon, as well as some unsolicited deep dives nobody asked for in that vein. So, and also an amount of innuendos, it's fair to say, based just considering the name of the thing. But don't get too excited, but get a little bit excited if you want to. Anyways, yeah, it's up there. I hope you like it. And oh, Biddle boy, I'm nervous. But I will be raiding out as well for those who would rather hang out on more live streams than go watch my YouTube videos after the stream is done. So, you know. But yeah, I do hope people like it. It's been several months in the works, and I'm pretty proud of it, actually. Esteemed or esteemed? Yes, the answer to that is yes, Lino, both. I was doing a pun. Anyways, these pumpkins are so tittle and so tiny. How am I supposed to line weight this? Why did I do this to myself? Were mistakes made? I don't know. Also, I feel like this line weight is not showing up very much because because it's orange. Orange doesn't want to be super bright. Or super saturated, I guess. This orange doesn't, which is fine. I'm not going to do the ones way in the background because they're too far away to be seen. And so that's okay. Am I speedrunning this a little bit? I think I'm going to leave the werewolf one for after I come back from the Denmark, because I think it my tinnitus is kicking my ass today, so I genuinely wasn't sure which you said. Both works, says Lino. Hell yeah. Also, I'm so sorry to hear about your tinnitus. It is an absolute F word and the worst, and I commiserate a lot on that. Not fun. Oh, beans. Okay. Oh, also, after stream, once I'm off stream, I will be uploading the bonus video that is just for patrons, which has some of the bits of the YouTube video that were a little bit too rude to put in the YouTube video. So, approximately 4 people will be seeing that one. Heck. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just gonna line weight out the bit where Pumpkin Patch meets Horizon, just to make it feel a little bit more clean, a little bit more deliberate, and a little bit less scruffy, I suppose. But I feel like this is just kind of a scruffy piece, and I hope that that's okay. I still think it's cute. Anyways. Alrighty. I think I might. No, I'll just finish it. I'll just finish this. I was debating just leaving it there, but actually no. I feel like I ought to finish this, so I shall. And pick up some more of this black paint so I can do the line weight on the little ghosty ghosts. Oh, there we go. I over wetted this paint pan now. Oh no. And now the paint is very wettened. Heck. Hopefully oh, I'm so sorry for the shaky cam. Is everybody okay? Is everyone okay? I hope you're okay. Oh heck. Oh shoot. Oh beans. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Little ghosty lines. Little ghosty lines. There we go. Okay. And this is the most terrifying bit because I'm gonna give him a little smile. Just a teeny tiny tittle smile. Happy little ghosty. There he goes with his little pumpkin. This painting is so tiny. I hope that they are having a nice day. Very much I do. Okay, that was terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. It's so little. It is so little. That is actually terrifying. Huh. I don't know, when I'm like sketching out these super teeny tiny details, I'm like, it'll be fine, and then I'm having to like paint them in and like add line weight and stuff, and I'm like, why did I do this to myself? No, this is so stressful. Why would I do this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my stars and garters. I say as though I own any garters. I don't. Nor do I own any stars. What a strange saying. Anyways. It's just that my chat has just refreshed. It now says, welcome to the chat room. Okay, that's not terrifying at all. Am I still here? Am I still live? I hope so. I think I am, at least. There's another little ghost, and then there's two super, super tiny ghosts way at the back. Way back here. And they are just, honestly, barely defined little ghost shapes. Because they really are too tiny to do anything else with. Heck. Heck. And indeed, heck. So I'm going to do a super, super teeny tiny signature in the corner here. Super teeny tiny signature in the corner here. I think this looks really cute. Yay! You remain here and live. Here is the Haunted Pumpkin Patch. It is very silly, and I hope that you like it. Okay. The other piece I will finish off stream after I get back from Denmark, so, but that's what it looks like right now. Anyways, this was really fun to do. I love this piece. I'm really happy with this piece. I hope that you like this piece too. It was very fun to work on. I'm gonna see if there's someone we can do a little raid on, because I have to go obsessively hit refresh over my YouTube channel for the next like 9 hours. Just keep hitting that analytics page to see whether or not number goes up. Because I'm very normal about this. No, I genuinely get so scared about when I upload a new YouTube video, because I do so few of them that it feels like a big deal. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna see if there's anyone we can do a little raid on. Where is channel? Come on, channels. Thank you. And who's someone I haven't raided in a little while? That's a good question. Anyways, I do apologize that I'm not going to be here for a wee while. But thank all y'all for hanging out with me today. I think we're gonna go to Perrin because Perrin's cool. And then I will go make a Perrin's doing some chill co-working. That'll be nice. And in the meantime, I will get a generic raid message up for anyone who wants to join in on the raid. Where is my emotes? Let's do just little. Oh, you know what's an appropriate one for today is the ghost emote. Let's do generic raid message with some pumpkin-y ghosts. If you have the emotes, feel free to grab the emotes. If you do not have the emotes, feel free to just say generic raid message. It's all fine. I will be back next Monday because I am taking a couple days off to go be elsewhere. And after this week, we'll be back to regular schedule for the foreseeable future. So thank you all for hanging out again today. I'm going to pop another link to the YouTube channel in the chat, just in case you would like to go look at my new video, which I put a lot of work into, and it's very much a labor of love, and I really hope that you like it. And, yeah, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. You're all breathtaking. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good evening, everyone. Have a good week. I will still be around on Discord and socials and stuff. So if you want to chat, that's where I'll be. You're all wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm waffling on. Have a good night, everybody. And yeah, goodbye, good night, good week, and thank you.